And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Auburn Tigers offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have him being game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm, and now he had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense tonight.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle is Smith. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly.
There he goes. He's at the top. And he'll lead the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about...
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Makes the grab down the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Gets it out quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the 1st time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So here comes the Auburn offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gonna run it. It's Burke. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
Going for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. And the defense makes a
things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing it in.
Touchdown, Auburn! Special teams proving to be special. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Takes a hit as he fires. Caught over the middle, it's Grove. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Quickly complete. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. They've got the lead. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So Missouri will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it,
takes it the other way. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the RPO, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I think if you're the quarterback moving start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back.
Going right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over West Virginia. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The give on the option. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
This is why quarterbacks get the biggest NIL deals, because they're supposed to make something out of nothing.
You know what? If you took some of that NIL money...
Touchdown, Tiger! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And we are...
They bring the punter onto the field now. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So here comes the Auburn offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They go to the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Got it in the middle, it's broke. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Auburn going to work with another first down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Bounced off his feet. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here we go. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Trying the left side. Across the 15. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got away from trouble and got rid of him. He's got him. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, Auburn! Fitted in the window for the score. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Lost to throw again. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the side.
Turning it on! Powers through the defender. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. They're going to run it to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later into the 4th quarter, later in the game.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you
unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in San Marcos. They'll enjoy this one all week. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical.
Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down. Past the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they... Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down.
Set, ready.
The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knocking down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays, they're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game,
there he goes. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he makes the catch. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the score. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
and that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship, and